this is where I come into the picture, which is by getting a brain scan, analyzing the brain, knowing the strengths and weaknesses. If there is traumatic brain injury, I mean, I see people in their older age, 70s, 80s, who say played football, played soccer, have had mild subclinical mental health problems for years and years and years and years. I mean, not a lot of say cure.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But become unmeasurable,
right,
by my standards. Mm-hmm. And so I think that knowing what the root cause of the addiction is first of all how you address the addiction. So, and I think that there are probably, I think mental health will never, we're not going to cure this. We're not going to solve this problem. And I think the reason is because of the acceptance of what's causing it. That causes physiologic changes in the brain. Mm-hmm. So there are parts of the brain that shrink and are parts of the brain that get bigger from trauma. I mean, I lived it. I went through it. I know what it's like. I mean, I've gone from there and back. The third, which won't be addressed either, is environmental. So toxins in foods, medicines, the environment, high dose, high Gauss, EMF. There are so many different things that who knows what you're susceptible to versus I'm susceptible to versus what you're susceptible to, right? And some of those things can even drive addiction.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then the fourth is spiritual. Mm. The fourth is spiritual. It is a lack of connection to that which is, I think, distinctly human. For example, vitamin B12. Mm-hmm. It's something that should be checked in individuals that have, say, depression, anything. I mean, even tinnitus, ringing in the ears. It's obvious to anybody that studies nutrition, B complex vitamins, yes. But to the average person, no. Wow. 10 out of 10 in the non-neurofeedback group had readmission.
That's compelling.
And just in my own clinical practice, I've tried to repeat certain things that I haven't seen repeat, but this one I've repeated many times in clinical practice and see it work. Mm-hmm. I mean, people, hardcore drinkers, stop, almost unable to drink anymore.
Wow. It's pretty amazing.
Unable because the drink was a coping mechanism and it just doesn't.
Changes something in their body.
Right. Yeah. Right. The body finally has the agency to say, this isn't for me.